Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the airship map. We're playing as a green player out of the second position, and we have some decision making here in this game. Unfortunately, these blizzards, if there's just a third one here, this bonus would look super appealing off of this territory here. I'm not loving that position. However, I do like this one over here. I like the two. I don't love that the two's sandwiched in the bonuses, so the one might be a little bit more appealing. Left side's not bad. I really got to play for bonuses in areas I know I can, and so this seems like a decent spot to be. I'm going to choose to play in here. White immediately caps next to me. So, I mean, that was an insta choice. We're just going to roll white. I'm just going to blitz this right away. I'm immediately going to take that capital. Maybe black does the same thing to me, but I got a 2 here. He chose to cap here. And again, insta choice by the white player. I could have capped on the 2. He may still have capped there. This is not a particularly good cap. It's the same reason I didn't want to cap on the 2, because I didn't think the 2 was a very good cap. 2-point card block for a +1 is not super valuable. White obviously isn't going to be very happy. He'll probably, he'll still get 4 troops to start, maybe 5. And can roll down this way. We should get 7, unless purple does some devastating tomfoolery to me. On airship, I normally like slow rolling my 2s out as well, particularly into players that go after me. So like a slow roll into white here, slow roll into red here. Both fairly valuable. I could lose a 9-on-4 cap roll as well. I'm just going to blitz it outright. That'll be that. And yeah, let's just do it. Let's see what happens. And we do win that. And then now we're going to do our slow rolling. Lose that one there. We do have white sitting directly next to me. We lose that on that side. Could try to hit him here. I can't allocate anything else over here to this capital. So one downside is I didn't cap on a particularly strong position either. So I am going to try to roll him here. We don't get it. That is a bummer. I got no 2s left to roll, so we'll just sit on that position. He's probably going to slam this back. Oh, he may be slow rolling somebody else's cap. He immediately placed his troops. And purple's reacting. He may have just taken purple's cap. Now we got to watch to see if black rolls the same an 8-on-4 into me here. Or yellow rolls a 9-on-4 into me here. Like, at least I have a cap to fall back on. I got great dice on that. We lost, what, 3 troops? 3 troops on the blitz roll there. White obviously staying in the game. It looked like he slow rolled somebody. Black is going to choose to come out this way. Looks like he's playing for maybe a split gap room bonus, which is just not wise. But okay, never mind. Yellow's getting 6. White rolled yellow's capital. White rolled yellow's capital. Crazy start to this game already, and I think purple is observing all of this. Red gets 9 meanwhile, but fortunately for me, red doesn't have direct vision on my caps. He could be lurking, hiding in the midst. And purple's laughing too, so it seems as though the cap that white stole from yellow is now getting rolled by red. And purple is getting 12 troops. 12 to start. So maybe purple was actually the one that rolled yellow, and all these guys tried to roll purple and failed. I am now realizing my cap actually is... I didn't notice this before. My cap is a 1-point hold over this position back here. So it's possible black is actually behind me, and that's why he wanted to take the split bonus here. I don't love that. So here's what we're going to do. This is our fortify to this front cap. 6 there. I'm not going to come off with everything here. We're going to leave 5. What else is back here? White. Okay. Interesting. So the red player is behind us. White is now only getting 3. This is, I mean, look at this cap position here. I didn't realize, in hindsight, I thought I saw these blizzards over here. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to be able to hold all this. I thought there was pathing through gap room. I thought that's why I knew this was here. I didn't realize that this blizzard was in this spot. I honestly think I just thought it was a white territory, even though I couldn't see that. So seeing this now, there actually is a 1-point hold from purple's territory here for all of this material back here. Every last piece. Now we got to hope that red didn't win whatever gap he tried to take. And maybe doesn't add anything here. Or he did win it and doesn't add anything here. Or he tries to come roll me and fails on this. Any of those results, now that I've seemingly removed purple from back here, would be great. It looks like white is going to bot after their lack of correct play before. And this was just a risky cap to go on with me directly ahead of you in the turn order and a 2 next to you. The 2s next to caps are super valuable on this board. Black, super aggressive for main hall there in the middle. We do have a double bonus. I'm going to be targeting red's cap. If red gets like 8 troops, 14, 13, 12 on 5. I don't think that's 100%, but it's pretty close. Yellow is getting 4. So yellow also capless, which makes me think that red does have 2 caps right now. Or purple took 1, right? Purple seemingly saw all of that action, was getting 12 troops. I'm not sure where the 12 troops came from, by the way. Maybe he did turn 1 cap roll somebody and retain it the whole time. Given that both yellow and white are capless. But he must have, I mean, bare minimum, kitchen down here, maybe viewing deck and security, and then some extra territory. I'm not really sure. But purple is going to be a threat, right? So we do have to be wary of that. But if I can get all of these troops back here on one spot up here and then play for these other positions around here, etc., start pushing out, we should be able to snowball this into a pretty effective game. We haven't played Airship in a while on the channel. We have got double bots because they're turn 1 cap rolls for both of those guys, unfortunately. But we haven't played Airship in a while, so I'm glad to bring it back to the channel. If you guys are enjoying the content on the channel, feel free to subscribe and turn public subscriptions on. Helps, or I'll give you a shout out. And then also like the video, helps push it out to more people, which would be really, really nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like red's going to come open me up. So he retains this back here. And this is possible that this was yellow back here first. And this was the cap that red actually stole. Purple is getting 17 troops. So I don't love red being behind me. But I do think I need to play for these other positions. I don't know where purple is. This is the issue. I want to play for additional bonuses, but I don't know where purple is. I think he's down in here. This is really the only area that makes sense for that. And he's playing very aggressively. Ooh, he just went up into red. He really just went up into red. I gotta hope that black goes into him. 15 on 8. Have a card if I need it. I'm gonna... Do we do it? Alright. We found him. Fail the 15 on 8. That's unfortunate. 63% roll. And purple's probably going to knock me out of here because I didn't realize all of this presence was down in here. This is very bad. I'm hoping that red just gives this position up. I'm not certain that's going to happen, though. I probably should have taken yellow here and then slow rolled. Black getting 12. That could end up into purple. This cap obviously very weak. And you know what the funniest part about it is? I literally can't stop losing 1 troop on 1 rolls lately. It's happening in like nearly every game I'm playing, it feels like. If red chooses not to allocate here, this is a bad play by black. They're saying thanks to each other. I think purple's just going to go into him. He either goes into him or he goes into me. I think black trying to play for these 2 big bonuses in the middle is just going to get him slapped by purple. We just saw red get slapped by purple. I wouldn't be surprised to see the same happen there. Now, if yellow can break purple, that might keep purple at bay. No, it's going to hit me. Maybe it'll break here. Uncertain about that. Very nervous for this next turn. If red chooses to abandon this because he's got positioning elsewhere, great. Or alternatively, he's getting 10. That's really bad for me. I really thought that that purple would fully break him there. Probably adds most of that here. Now the benefit is that if purple takes this, he probably still doesn't get this. If red chooses not to defend this for this turn, I will get everything back here, which is good. And then I can fortify forward. But he didn't get I thought red would get completely broken over there, and he didn't. So this makes me more nervous about purple. Although purple did see me do 2 rolls, so maybe he thinks I'm just taking the bonus and stepping out. He doesn't know that I'm capped here, which is a benefit even with the 6 that rolled out. So at least I've got that going for me. I just need this bot. If red bots here, 3-player bot game, very quick. I mean, 12 minutes in. A bit of a bummer. I just need it to not add more than like 2 troops here. It only adds 1. All right. Fingers crossed purple chooses not to put over here. We just have 1 turn of striking up here and get everything onto this capital. We just need to see the attack phase start with... Okay. All right. As long as he's not on this 1 spot here. So I could keep white back here with a kill guard. It probably is valuable to do that. He won't get this bonus, so that's good. At some point, black needs to hit him, but I don't know. Do I kill guard white? Do I just have the peace of mind of the position? Gonna choose to fortify that because this is already on a capital, and we're not going to hit white here. So this way, if somebody rolls this cap, I at least have the next one to fall back on and have cards there. I'm gonna need black to hit purple. Yeah, white doesn't add anything there, so that is good. It's coming up through here, though. So at least now I've got this whole position secure, but purple, I mean, if he's being aware, he's checking cap amounts, he should know he could come take this. I didn't get the best of dice on that roll. Lost 5. I mean, and then again, I lost another 1 troop on a 1. I was going to just fortify this forward comfortably, and now we fortify it forward a little bit less comfortably. And black chooses not to hit purple, which is very surprising to me. I mean, at some point, something's got to give, and letting this guy get 30 troops a turn this early in the game is insane. I don't have a trade on 4. A bit risky for me. Once I secure the whole position, I think I'm fine. Red does get broken by something in probably a +2 and then extra territory loss. Obviously, we took the cap. Oh, no, I took the cap, right? So lost territory and lost the cap. Now just has a +2, probably vault, and is now botted. So that cap will be given up. I can take this. I can try to take this bonus on the next turn. White still exists in here. My concern is that purple is actually capped on this line and just took bonuses over here, but I'm not sure. He's getting 28 troops. Every turn that this cap is like fairly weak is... and he gets that many. That's when I'm at my most scared. And at some point, black's got to do something. He's only getting 14. I'm honestly surprised that purple hasn't aggressed one of us. The longer we go unaggressed, the worse I think this potentially ends for the purple player. He cleans me out of here. Eliminates yellow. That'll trade him in. and leave him on 4, which is actually a very beneficial trade-in. I could try to take this. I think it's in my best interest to leave white back there. Unless he's cleaning up through here through white. Two straight days now of waiting for a black player to do something. And the purple player is the largest threat. I'm fairly confident that this white bot's going to roll into here. I'm gonna leave the 5 there again. I'd rather see white bot roll into here. Because I want, basically what I want to happen here is I want purple to think he has this elimination. We're on 5 cards, so if it does break us off of this position up top, that's fine. I want purple to feed us this elimination. With a 19, I definitely feel a little bit safer back here. Black himself is getting 19. So it's going to be +6, +5, I believe. He puts back in here as well. I don't love this. I don't really understand this troop distribution here, unless it's just a spot to take cards where you don't have to take them over by purple. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. He leaves that in the way as well. So now I won't know. Red's on 5. I won't know if purple knocks white out of here. Unless maybe he hits through the 5. Red is up here. That's going to hit me. Okay. Purple's getting 36. Here is where the troops drop behind me. I'd love to do something. I just I originally hadn't the position to do it. It seems as though our friend, the purple player, or the black player, just had no interest in taking this elimination. That comes up and finds me. He may have just fed this to me. Let's see. Let's go 14. This here, our trade-in on that same spot. Not super useful. Alright. That was wise. And I think I can actually just chill, right? Like, I don't actually need to hit purple now because black's only choice is to hit purple. He has to. Purple shouldn't be able to roll my cap even with a trade-in. And the amount of troops he's getting. Wow, black is such a baby. All right, red is up here. Like I just needed to bolster myself, and then I'll go hit stuff. I don't know where his cap is though. That's the issue. I risk opening up his capital at any point, and then he can probably just roll me. Granted, I don't think he's the fastest player in the world, so at least we got that going for us. He is going to trade for the 15 right now. I have the 20 in the pocket if I need it, but if he gets 30-something troops. Also, if he eliminates red, he'll be back on 5 right after. So maybe he's nice enough to back this 9 up. He's only getting 34 instead of the 36. Puts the 37 here plus 15. 52 on 41, not likely. I imagine he hunts red here. It seems as though black broke him in a +2. Yeah, like, look, he just took half the turn trying to place his troops. If he eliminates red, I don't think I attack him. If he doesn't eliminate red, I think I try to do something. We know red's up here. He doesn't take out red. Backs that away. All right. I mean, if that's how he's going to play this, I can wait a minute. I don't want to close my cap off either. So I think if I do play for aggression, I play off of the 6 here. And now red will trade. Whoever eliminates red will trade in off of it, which will make my trade in higher. Wow. Yeah, black is a baby. Black is a big time baby. So, and I get that he doesn't want to betray his neighbor because he's worried he's going to lose whatever he's generating. But honestly, I'm just going to have to show him that I can be that person for him. We're going to get 22. Yeah, we'll get 22 on this next turn, which isn't nothing. And now that I feel confident that my cap is defended, and oh, he's getting 41. Holy cow. Okay. Yeah, I think a 60 cap here is fine as long as I don't open up pathing. Huh. Well, that's exactly what I needed not to happen. You didn't have to do that. This actually gives me great grounds to attack him. Come on, man. Horrible. Like, it's not like I had nothing there. Like, you didn't have to hit that. It's honestly a bit annoying. There's no way he didn't have attacks up either into red or... Oh, red is card blocked. So black has red kill guarded. Because red didn't take any troops on the last turn. There is no way that you couldn't have hit black anywhere. Is black eliminating red here? No. Took a little bit of extra territory. He did break it. He didn't kill it, but he broke it. Black is seemingly smart. He's buttering up this bot for extra cards. Because now it's only getting 3. We knew it was up here. It was getting 4 before. What, last turn even, right? Yeah, it was getting 4 before. Didn't take a card. So black is just buttering it up for an extra card before he goes and kills it. And we're going to get broken by purple here again. Which is just annoying. Like, if this guy kills me, and I think black just wins. I get why he's doing it. I fully understand why purple's playing like this. Because he can. I honestly thought he should have done it earlier. I was a little bit surprised that he didn't do this sooner. And that's where the mistake is made there. Because he thinks I'm not going to come roll through a 50-something. So, joke's on you, fella. I have nothing to lose here. It'd be nice if I had a trade in, but I don't. So, let's leave, like... We're getting horrible dice right now. See, the joke is on you, purple, because I know you don't have a trade-in. So you just lost yourself that many troops. I don't have a trade on 4, though, which is abysmal. So it'd be really nice if black killed red here and then participated in the game, realizing that he's got the top part of the board. I've got the right side of the board, and purple's stuck between us. It's like the easiest position to put pressure onto somebody. It's from both sides. Yeah, that's a great play by Black, farming that for an extra card. Well played. And Black knows that the two of us are fighting over here, so he should theoretically expend some of this into purple, and it... come on, man. Yeah, there it is. All right, we got him to do it. And maybe this comes over to me, but this should get purple to back off a little bit when he realizes he can't fight both of us. Although I do think he just opened up purple to me off of his capital, most likely, which could lead to a kill. That is perfect, though. Black goaded purple into a sense of false security and stripped it away from him immediately. Now his purple's only getting 8 troops. However, likely has an open capital. So the question becomes, wow, yeah, purple plays it slim. All right. That's exactly what we wanted. I'm going to be a little bit greedy here. This may lead to my own demise, but we're going to be a little bit greedy. A lot of splits in here, though. Black gets 33. I'm fine if he wants to take this bonus. I'm fine if he even wants to set the card block. Black is clearly a good player. He just didn't... I get not wanting to aggress until somebody else shows it to you. It's just like, there's some instances where it's a little bit too late. So I felt that letting purple get as much as purple was getting... I mean, once he had the red the red kill guarded, it made a lot more sense. See that? I don't love that play. I'm going to take one at a time back here now, because I don't like what I think Black is doing. I don't love this either. The ones that are closer to me are the ones I'm going to leave. We found Black's cap. Right, the 1 point hold is here. It's not over here. So this makes a lot more sense. I did not realize that was Black's cap. So Black knew I didn't have this bonus then. So hitting me here is just a means of blocking me. He's got a 2-point card block, including a capital on me. That is not good. And this is showing me that he's not going to let me. He has no intention of working with me. Unless he only takes here and stops, he has absolutely no intention of working with me. He fully intends to card block me. Yeah, he fully intends to card block me here. Hopefully his trade-in is used to break this block, because this is going to get bad over here. Black truly flipped that on us. I thought he was working with me. He was just betraying. Interesting. There's his trade-in. I mean, he's got to come in here and fish, right? This is the one downside of my cap, is that it is locked deep in the pocket, so I have to try to upgrade to something out. But there's only 3 upgrades available. And this is the moment of interest to me, is does he go hunting for this? Because he knows that's not where the card was taken. And I don't think you can reliably block both of us. Yeah, see, this is intended to block me. This is. I'm not a fan of this, so I'll leave purple in here if he wants to be left in here. Although the issue is that black is sitting right here, so... Black will see this. I don't want to trade yet, because I don't know what is going to happen if I do. But purple is making the right choice here. It's interesting, because he was the enemy, but black tried to flip this into a double card block, which I don't think is wise. I think you work on one person, you don't have to do it to both. And I thought black was good, but the double card block on a map like this, where everybody's getting kind of quite a few troops, it's hard to pull off. I'm still getting 23 troops. I take my card here. We're going to end up on 5. Relatively high trade in. He's going to have to make sure he allocates enough here and also doesn't let me... doesn't accidentally open up my capital. I wish purple would attack in front of my cap. That'd be the easiest way to help him. Black's still getting 32. We're going to obviously run up here. We know where the black cap is now, and this actually is super... Black's cap's not that good. This is a really card blockable cap. 1 here. 1, 2, 3 here. 4-point card block with no bonuses. And he may knock purple out of here, but I don't trust him because he moved up this far into the space. I got a really strong cap. I can afford to take a bunch of troops off of it without risking death, in my belief. And I don't plan on knocking purple out of here. There's absolutely no intention of knocking purple out of here. Maybe black rolls the 40 back. No, he's going to keep it there. Purple lost one of his caps. That's not good. Purple did lose one of the... Oh, he lost one of those caps in the previous turn. Oh, a while ago. Black's our 2-cap player here. It is not purple. Purple is a singular capital. I'll let him roll out here. The more he rolls out here, the better it is for me anyway. Yeah, I don't trust black at all. We are going to slider this because it's above 70 troops. And then now I can... I have a trade on 3. I don't open him up. He can bring himself right back into my little pocket. So we know where this cap is, right? We know vault entrance is 1 cap. I assume that was red's original. And then black's presumed original is right here. He doesn't actually open up the rest of my material. If at any point purple is capless, he's actually going to roll that, and that does not knock me below, but if purple takes a card over here, it will. I think I have purple on my side. Despite the war that we fought before, we reached a common enemy. I thought black was going to work with me at first. Oh, this is going to knock me below the extra troop. That's a bummer. I'm going to help him. I don't think that black's going to be able to get this cap here. Now we got to weasel our way into the middle then. I don't actually have a fortify here either. And I don't want to trade, right? Black's on 5, so it makes more sense to just go break everything. I need purple to start helping, though. If purple doesn't start helping, we're kind of screwed. I think he's going to slam. I think he's going to see this, and I think he's going to slam it. Oh, he failed. He did slam it, and he failed. Oh, he fortified over here. All right, purple, I need your help. I didn't expect to work with purple. I can't have you stopping, though. I need you to keep going. I can't do all the work myself. An 82 cap, I think, will be fine. Now, I don't actually need to trade in right now, especially if purple is helping. But black is trying to play against two people at the same time, and it's just really not a wise choice. He won. I honestly thought this player was the second best player in the lobby. Now I'm not so sure. You know, purple played early game aggressive. Black played passive, understands card blocking, but you just got to not do it into two people. I have to imagine purple did a decent amount of breaking in the middle there. Black dumps everything here again. But who do you choose? Do you? It looks like he's choosing exclusively me, which is funny because he card blocked purple. I think he thought that that 60 stack was all I had. I think he's going to be sorely, sorely disappointed here. He's choosing to exclusively hit me. Unless he's got more that's open to purple. He doesn't. He exclusively hits me there. That is crazy. Wow. I'm very surprised by that. I just hope... I don't inherently trust purple. I just hope that purple's presence... You know, like, I hope he doesn't turn on me. Or stop trusting me, because I'll work with purple. I'm fine working. I need to work with somebody, and black became the common enemy because he tried to block both of us. I'm not going to let you get 50 troops a turn with a 40 in my face, and I run out of cards hitting purple if he chooses not to hit next to me. That's not how I'm going to play. So we're going to make sure. I have all intention of letting black get third in this game. I just need to try to win. Just need to try to win. So, again, we still have 80 troops on cap. I don't think, especially without a trade-in, I don't think black's going to have any means of being able to... I keep forgetting to slider. I don't want him back here at all, so... I'm not going to hit that. And now black's hitting exclusively purple. And it's like, you can't go back and forth hitting these guys on both turns. You got to pick somebody. You have to pick a common target. Purple and I have both commonly picked black. It's why I didn't betray him hitting this 27 here. He's only getting 13 troops anyway. I honestly hope that this moves off so that I can help him, because there's no world here where black should be getting 16 troops. This bonus in the middle absolutely needs to be broken. He's only got 2 caps. I've got 3. Purple's got the 1. I still don't know where that is. I assume it's in kitchen here. That's kind of been the general area I believe purple has existed the entire game. So I'm trying not to irritate purple. This is going to move away. I have a card here. I don't have to hit that spot. He's going to let me, but I don't have to. I think the 80 cap is fine. I'm leaving this here just in case. I'm holding what? 30? I can block here if I need to. Black does a lot of extra taking again. Purple's going to get 13 again. I think he held this bonus this time. This is not a difficult block to set on black. I don't think. This cap here, you got one. You could really do a 1-2 here. And then 1, 2, 3 here. Five total territories. Opens up my cap. That's crazy. I'll take a card there to set a block back here. I'm getting enough where I'm fine if purple holds a bunch. I'm not sure he's going to successfully block back there. Let me do this. Trades are 85. Yeah, I'm still not worried about purple getting through this. Seems as though he maybe did open him up. 11 now. So again, black is going to get... He actually doesn't have gap room at all. He doesn't have the +6 anymore. Or maybe he held vault and 2 caps territory. I'm not sure. Because really, we mathematically speaking, he should be down to about 8 or 9. Oh, he's got the +1 up top. +1 up top plus vault and 15 or 14 territories. That might make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That, I mean, that could be exactly what it is. And then the cap got opened. I'm thinking black may go into purple now because purple's doing more to him. I'm not really sure. I've intentionally tried to build myself up here because I know that purple got very weak throughout that whole process. Putting that there in case at some point purple tries to turn on me. And now he's getting 10. So cap. Cap vault. I don't know. Trades. My goal is to stack enough to try to take this cap. If I can get this capital, it's just an additional position that's going to make it tougher for purple to block me. I think purple, if he's capped where I think he is, which I think he is on burger creation, that's like easily the best cap spot in my opinion on this board. I don't think there's a better, with the way that this board is oriented for late game positioning, I think that's an incredible capital. Purple does not, or, oh, I don't know if purple's going to give me an additional card here. If black somehow spurred on some ability to take all of purple's stuff, he could be really devastated after that play. And that it went exclusively into purple. Purple's only getting 10. Purple's going to continue giving me cards back here, which is, again, very valuable for me because I don't have to be the bad guy. And if at any point he turns on me, I got 150 troops to go into it. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to lock my cap up, so I am going to have to hit a 5 here. I think purple has him accidentally blocked. I'm going to add on this spot here so purple doesn't run into it. I need purple to know that I am not going to close my cap off. So if he's upset that I hit a 5, I'm sorry. Black gets 35 troops on this turn, but he might not even have a take. Purple may have properly blocked him or left his cap open for retaliation. He did not properly block him. I'm a little bit confused why purple played that the way that he did. Here comes the trade. It seems as though purple may have forced black to open up his capital to eventually make a play to steal one of black's caps. That's definitely a possibility. Now, purple did not give me an extra card here. I do have a set. I think I can probably steal this cap. I almost want to confirm that he's down to 1 cap before I do anything rash. Just gonna hit me. He's getting 17, so I'm not even sure. Purple knows I don't want to close my cap off. Not in a skilled lobby like this late in the game. It's not worth it. I do think that black is splitting between his 2 territories here, or his 2 caps, which makes this a little bit more difficult. And he's taking a big swing at purple again. And unfortunately, I had to break purple there to take the card because I'm not going to hit black on this spot. And I'm not going to close my cap off. So purple's down to 7. +2 and a cap. It's not this +2. Or territory even. Just raw territory, potentially. He lets black get a ton of extra troops. Gets 36. If I can get one more trade in from purple invested into black, because clearly purple's not happy with black. He would have turned on me a while ago if he was. I almost think I can face block him on this next turn without him on a trade in. Yeah, purple's down to 5. That's crazy to me. So I could theoretically take this and fortify. Don't have a trade in right now. Brother, you are not going to survive this. I don't even know why he's putting troops here. I'm confident enough that purple has not been getting enough over these several turns. I mean, he may have a very strong capital. That is certainly possible. And there's purple's trade in. Yeah, black got all the way down here. I may just trade. I've got a trade. I think I trade, I hit it, and I just pray that he either doesn't have enough defense up here or purple took him out of here. I won't set in off of him, but I'll be on 5 cards, and purple will have no way of hitting my 175. I mean, I'll easily have enough to roll this. It's just like, can I get an even roll to fully finish him off? That's the real question. I don't like this cap, though. This is, I mean, it was clearly a pretty blockable capital. I just need to hope purple's out of the way. Take the +2 here. I want to split this over that way. I got him. I can't believe I just got him. So I got 77 on cap. He does not have a lot on cap at all. I mean, and you can't even argue that I didn't put my work in because I just rolled both of those capitals. Does he let me have? Oh man, purple, you're a stand-up guy. I didn't think you were in the early game. But we worked together on a common enemy. Good game, man. Good second place. GG's to you. So he was in the kitchen bonus, but not in the exact territory that I thought he was on. Not going to world down him. I was frustrated with purple in the early game. I will not deny that in the slightest. However, black made the fatal error in risk. If somebody is going to work with you, which I showed black I was willing to work with him early by wailing on purple, don't take that away from them. Don't try to fight a 2v1 because you're just going to lose. And he kept hitting both of us too much. And then finally he settled on just hitting purple. But at that point, you had already lost me. I'm not surprised he's a master. He understood card blocking. He understood not irritating your big neighbor if you don't need to. But what he didn't understand was don't hit 2 people. Don't try to block 2 people. It's just not going to work. Attacks on both fronts is too difficult. And purple worked with me. Invested a lot that he didn't inherently need to. He could have slowed down. I was getting a lot of troops, but he saw me hit a territory of black, and I think he knew that was me about to make my move. He trusted me to give him second. I think at that point he knew he was cooked. Otherwise, because black had just hit so much of him, so he trusted that I would get him to second place, and I got him there. Roller coaster of a ride on Airship, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more Risk tomorrow. As always, everybody, I've been C Money. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.